never felt love. I never really felt wanted. I was in over 30 homes within the 5 years of being in the foster care system.
We received the kids due to the parents making some serious mistakes with drugs.
The thing that started all this was when my friend committed suicide when I was about 13, almost 14 years old. Without ACH, I kind of always think about where I'd be.
ACH is necessary for this community because we were founded almost 100 years ago for doing the same thing that we're doing now, and that is to protect children and preserve families. The ladies that founded us in 1915 knew that for this to be a great community, we needed to protect the less fortunate members of our community. And while the needs have changed over the last 100 years, there's still children in this community that don't have a safe and loving family that can support them.
Fort Worth sees 15 reports of child abuse and neglect every day. I think it's our obligation to open our hearts and share our treasures to try to help these children overcome their trauma and help them fulfill their dreams and live a life full of hope and love.
They were removed by CPS. They were placed in our home as kinship. And then the next step for us at that time was to get licensed as a foster care home so we could continue to keep the children in our home and adopt them. ACH has been amazing. They have helped us through every process, every step of the way. If I had to do it without ACH, it probably would have taken me twice as long and been 3 times more frustrating. It's amazing how our lives have changed and how I feel like we have changed their lives. We're able to give them things that they want, things that they need. We're able to help them with their education, to give them stability and support, and most of all, love.
ACH's mission is very simple. It's preserving families and protecting children. But the way that we reach that simple mission is very involved with 14 different programs that all feed into that mission statement.
ACH is one of the few organizations that focuses specifically on fixing families, taking kids in, and really trying to change their lives, not just providing a shelter and a home for them, but the wraparound services.
The state of Texas has been looking for a way to implement a different approach to foster care, and ACH stepped forward and began implementing a community-based approach to foster care in 2014. In fact, that approach of a community is so important to us that we call our project Our Community, Our Kids, because we believe that part of the success of this model is to not think about these kids as foster kids, not think about these kids as state's kids. These are our kids. These are our community's kids.
My friend committed suicide when I was about 13, almost 14 years old. I couldn't take it. It was just one tragedy that I will never forget. It came around the first year anniversary, killed himself. So it was pretty close to my 15th, and all that time had passed by. I didn't know how to deal with it, so I decided to tell somebody that I was feeling suicidal. And that's when I went to the Palestinian hospital. So that's where I met my first foster parents in Asia. I was still going through depression, and I don't know how, but my mindset changed, and I started doing things that I normally wouldn't do to get me to where I am now. I love singing, I love doing all that because it lifts you emotionally. It like betters your soul, if that makes any sense. People need to know the truth about kids' lives and things like that. Like the places they've been is what makes them who they are today. As long as you can connect with the kid on an emotional level, you're set.
We can connect services in a way that the existing state system has a very difficult time doing. So for example, if a child comes into care with more severe behavioral needs or more severe mental health needs, we can get them into a treatment program, help heal some of the trauma that brought them into care, and then transition them smoothly into a family setting and eventually become the good citizen that we want them to be.
My first encounter with ACH was when I was about 10 years old, getting out of juvenile, and my parents wasn't there, so the police took me to ACH Emergency Family Shelter. I spent about 5 years in foster care. I went off to college, and I signed the extended foster care agreement, and I returned to ACH Life Project, which helped me get my own apartment and meet my basic needs so I could continue my education. My mentor was very great in helping me learn new life skills. They taught me about budgeting. They helped me learn how to pick out a car. My trauma wasn't my fault, but it is my responsibility to heal myself. I focused on rehabilitation studies because I felt like it really correlates with the foster care system because so many youth have disabilities. Without ACH, I feel like I wouldn't be in the master's program because the Life Project significantly helped meet my basic needs so I could focus on education.
It's always a good time to go ahead and give to ACH, either a donation in goods or a donation, monetary donation, as we always are in need to go ahead and help the children and the family that we serve.
It helps the kids out, gives them a place to live, and caring, loving people that really do try to get you through issues. These kids depend on that. These kids depend on a lot of people that in their life that they would never have if a place like this didn't exist.
Their donations make the difference between being able to help one more child and turning them away. And for that, we're eternally grateful. It's a blessing to the children and to us that somebody cares to take the time to give to ACH.